Greetings and welcome to City Skylines. This is our first ever desert, first ever desert town, city. We do have a lot of people walking across here, which I need to watch out for. Just noticed that. Anyway, in the previous episode we built up these little extensions to our town here and over here, and we built some parks, because parks are going to be a big part of our new town. Kind of ignored the industrial area, but for the most part, it's doing okay. We have got power generation here, and these are our water treatment plants, and they have our recycling centres back here. Now, eventually, I want to get these replaced with wind turbines, and we can do the wind turbines over here. The downside is they cost 6,000 each, and right now we'd need around 7 of them to replace all the coal power. We just don't have the bank balance for that yet, so we need to build up the city a little bit more, get the city built. If we go for them, these two can be fully replaced with 10. Yeah, with 10 wind turbines. But we need the money first, so we need to expand the city out with a bit of shopping and a bit of residential, and get the city up and running with more money coming in. Now, for that, I think we need to make sure we don't overwhelm any roads we already have. What's your problem? No, what's your problem? Not enough workers. Well, that is what we're literally here to solve today. Alright, so what I want to do is two things. This, I don't want to make this into one massive city, because that's the problem you get when you make it into too big. If you make the areas too big, you get a lot of traffic problems. That's what we're here to try to solve today in this city, not do that. Second thing I want to do today is also expanding this piece out, maybe bringing it over here. I don't know how we're going to connect it, maybe, but also pull a highway road off of here, bring it down here, so we have a main road to work off of, and we can make small towns out of that. Why are cars doing turnarounds here? Right, you're seeing that as a faster route than going around the one-way system. You can stop doing that. Thank you. I'm aware that some vehicles like you, who are the garage truck, just delete you. The others I don't care about. The ones that are garage trucks, they need to go away. But yeah, we need to figure this out. This is a one-way road right now. It works fine. It just means that some vehicles like these are going to have to go the long way around. Not end of the world for those vehicles, but we do need to solve this problem properly as soon as we can. And that will be done with slip roads and stuff like that. We're not far off of slip roads, I believe. Let's have a look. How far off from slip roads are we actually? To get slip roads, highway ramps, we need 2,800 people. Yeah, we're not far off of them. So let's get this little starting point done and get those people in, shall we? Well, we'll start with normal roads. And we don't have the tree lines yet, so I want to get the tree line roads in everywhere where we can. And I want to also have, where are they? Are they in this version? No. In this one? No. Must be, there they are. The 4-lane road with decorative trees on the middle. I want those to be as soon as we can, so that we can have like a decoration system going around. I also want to get trams in place as soon as we can, because we want trams on these roads. So we will be building up an area with a dedicated like tram line. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, but since this has been demolished here, we can probably build a tram line through here. And I'll have tram lines maybe coming down these, just crossing over, or maybe coming down and hopping over, or maybe just coming down and going back. I don't know how it'll be yet. But there'll be tram lines passing down some of these areas here. But today we're looking at expanding this out. So, where is my road? Give me the bendy road. Now the first thing I'll do is pull out from here or here. I like pulling out from the end piece of a bend. Now we're going to keep an eye on this. Is going to come down here, so we'll pull out from there, and that'll be probably the in point for that highway anyway. So let's keep that in mind. Pull it out to about there. Boom. Hold that one where it is for now, and then this side we'll do the same thing. Boom. So you have 2 corner pieces, which I think are looking a good way of doing it. And then we can bend these around and make the new area. So you go out by 1 and bring it across to there, and you do the same, out by 1, bring it across to there. Then I think we bring these down, make it into a bit of a semi-diamond actually. Take you down to there, bring you down to there, take off the 2 edge pieces, Ooh, that's just unfortunate. That didn't line up properly. That goes there. Ooh, see how it's just off angle? That is a shame. I don't actually like how much it's off angle at the bottom. But I think you can do it with you. Yours goes there, you see. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is take it a bit earlier and see if we can get it to line up where we want it to roughly be. One more. Yeah, there we go. It's got a slight tweak there, but it's not end of the world, and we can use a move it tool just to correct this piece over here. There we go. A bit more down. Bit more. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that gives us a sort of it's almost a square, only it's not proportionally correct, and we are different angles and stuff, so it's not quite a square, plus the top piece is missing, but it's there. Let's bring these in. Let's go straight line tool, bring you in. There won't be anything to up here, because that's where the connectors will come in, somewhere around here, so we're not put anything up here because we're expecting the connector. So if we start, say there, bring you in there, and take you up to that point, yeah, boom. And we're doing another one over here. This one I will put more central, and that one's going to go to there, and run up to these corners. And you'll be a T-junction, because it makes sense to me on this one, we'll have a T-junction there. It's a bit small, actually. We're not having that quite that close. Actually. Let's do this a different way. Let's go one to there, then to two. Then we'll send you off that way. Yes, but let's curve the last one. So you go up to there. Then we bend it tool to do a curve. Like that, and then we do something, but not the same. Something similar on this side. Straight line tool to get the initial in place. And then we want the second one. It might even be the same thing actually. Go the other way, like that. I don't actually see where your next line is, but I'm going to say there. No. You know what? Pull that back. Do it back one more here. One there then. Goes in one. Then curve tool says go to. Where is it? Go there. Then curve to where you want it to be. There we go. And then. I mean, you could do it. You'd have the same pattern, but it would irritate me so much that they're that close to each other and there's no connector, but it also can irritate me like the connectors. Ooh, actually. There we go. That's the interconnecting bridge. Perfect. And then here I'm going to do a straight turn off there and a straight turn off there to fill the middle piece up. This pack won't have a pack because there's a pack there, but there will be packs coming off for the very nearby. Maybe there. No. I don't know where the pack will be, but there might be a pack in this area. But what if we make these both packs with a bridge between them? I'm not against that. Alright. Yeah. Grow the city, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing stuff. Water pipes. Boom. Keep it 440 and then back up again. 440 and then down again. Alright, that covers our water supply. Power supply is not an issue, that'll just seamlessly come down. Since they're going to be a bit awkward with it, let's go to some commercial here. And I'm going to want some commercial there. Give me the square tool. And some commercial there. You want a bit of commercial on these bits here because these are going to be too small to actually have houses on, so there we go. And there. I think down here, this will be a main-ish road. I'm going to put a bit commercial on the corner here. Ooh, you're going to be awkward otherwise, aren't you? There you go. On this side, bit of commercial just there. And I want a little dobs of commercial around in these sort of areas. Not there, because that's where the main road's going to come in at some point. You know, that there will about cover it for these areas, I think. For now, and then we go residential. So residential would be there. Give me the paintbrush tool, and it's going to be all on the inside of this. It's going to be all residential. And there we go. All residential. Nothing on the outside scale because that's a different matter entirely. Right, so that should give us a fair few houses, and it should give us some commercial coming online. We will need some more industrial soon, but the hope is that will actually do what we need to do. Now, one thing I want to do is we have to get some districts up and running. I haven't done a district yet, and we need 2 towns here. So let's get them named, shall we? Right. So first is this little town over here. And the other one is, I'm not going to do the part up here because these houses are getting removed as part of the big expansion point. So we'll only do it from here downwards. So this, and including this new bit, is a new town. It's the second, well, I think it's the first town, isn't it? There we go. You are there. There we go. So that's our 2 towns. Now this one already has a park in there called Woodland Meadows, so I'm going to rename the Woodland Meadows to the Vanessaean Meadows, and the Manor Heights becomes the Vanessaean Heights. And then this new big area, well, this park here, this Kent Park, it becomes the Mr. Washington Park. I don't like the park on the end. Mr. Washington Troll Park. There we go. And then the actual city itself, we can't be called park. It's already got a park inside it. So it's the Mr. Washington Trolls. There we go. So, the park is there. Where's the name of the area? Did I just delete the areas? No, I can't see them for some reason. Why can't I see their names? Oh, there it is. It must have just disappeared and came back again. Do that. There we go. Right, so we have the RJ and we have the Toad. Hopefully the best to put those 2 side by side because they do like to interact with each other. And the RJ one will get an expansion out this way in a very short space of time. The Toad one, on the other hand, it's already doing its job nicely. I think what we want to be doing here is bringing the RJ one around here. And then having commercial areas somewhere. I'm trying to avoid building here too much because I want the tram line to come through here, or the train line to come through here. So we'll be avoiding that for a moment or two. You know what? We've got some cash in the bank right now. Let's see if we can get the new highway in place that we were doing. I want a 4-way each way. We do have available these 6-lane each way. Is it better to have a single road that has 2 directions on it, and then take off of that road when we need to take off the road, or is it better to have, say 3 lanes each way on separate lanes like these? That is a bit of a conundrum because I can do it with these 3 lanes in one way. Ooh, that's an interesting conundrum to be into. I do like having 2 roads side by side, but the convenience of having a single road would be quite powerful. Yeah. Let's go with the traditional separate roads. No, you know what? We do separate roads all the time, right? Let's try it with this. We can always demolish and rebuild it if we need to. Elevate it up by 1 so it goes over these. And we'll put it as far away from these as we can so it goes right up against the park. Let's pop it. Whoop. Congratulations! We now have a Ransea Meadows is now a level 2 pack. Cool. I'm going to put this here. Boom. And then I'm going to send this one this way. Boom. Okay, that's the main road itself. And there's a dip here we have to deal with later on. And then we have this part here. Now, I want this road to peel off this way, but go that way. Now, what way did they actually go? Good. The ones on the top. Okay. Since we don't have slip roads right now, we're going to use standard roads. Do I have a single lane? I do. It's not the best, it's just a one-way lane, but it'll do for what we are needing here. So number one thing to do here is send one in and bring one out. So what I'm going to do is take from this side as early as we can, say here, peel off one of these early, then curve it over this way. Oh, you're on the straight too. Nope. No. And peel off this way. And then we'll elevate it up. Oh, these can't be elevated. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, they can't be elevated, so we're going to have to switch to a 2-lane road temporarily until we can get a proper road in place. So you will climb. And we can go straight into there, can't we? Because it's going to be 2 lanes for 2 that way. Yeah, that'll work. Just pull that back a bit. So yeah, what makes that road connect at a much more shallow connection point? I also want to have more control of when it climbs as well. So if we put this road close as that way as we can before this, because it's an issue. There we go. Maybe pull that back a bit. Then we'll elevate you. Can I have that on a better slope than that? I really dislike the amount of time we get sloping on these. Yep. Bulldoze that. We'll take one lane off of the highway. We don't want to have what we don't want to be doing is pulling multiple lanes off. So we'll take that from here. That, then immediately switch over to this lane type and have it climb up as fast as it can with the longest slopey piece we can get it. Then we want, now what we're going to do is bring this into here, and we're going to want to take another one from over here into here as well. So we want to make sure we're doing this right. I can't do this too early because I want to be like there, it'd be weird. So we're going to take back to the single road tool until we can get a proper slip road. Pull that off of here. Boom. Switch over to the actual main road type again until we can get a slip road. We're going to have to use a 2-lane. Not much we can do about that right now. Pop it there. Now this needs to do a turn. It's a bit steep on the turn. I want them to merge together at some point, as best we can. So, stop snapping to that. It's not being too snappy. Ooh, right there though. Pause because we're going to take a power cable out, and these two will actually join together right here. Ooh, move to it. I'm going to move this. Ooh, is that the actual? They actually climb. We'll be careful that they don't come in at too sharp an angle to each other. So like that maybe. And then bring you in a more of a curve. There we go. And you are still a straight road climbing up. Perfect. And then here we can take that, turn it that way, and we go straight into the end there. That to me is actually a perfect connection. This is a problem. I am aware of that because there's going to need the lane coming out. That's an almost perfect turn. Alright, that is not looking bad. That means we're going to need the return valve version, which is going to go down into there, and we're going to need one that's going to go across here through there. That's not a problem if we get this first piece right. So pop that there, move tool, because this is actually... Ooh, they have to behave themselves and work together. Ooh, these need to be one ways. I already screwed up. That's the only downside to having to alter roads later. Damn it. Can you just go there? Let me alter this. You're already the right type of road. Why am I trying to move you? That wants to be exactly a straight line. You're already the correct type of road. It's this road here that's got the issue. Boom. 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 There we go. You're single coming out there. You come up there. You come up there. You come there. Move tool you back into a nice angle. Let's get it back on top so we can see it properly. There we go. They come up there. Right now they're going right next 4 to 2. This will be a 1 to 2. And I'm going to actually turn off a lane on each one of these to force them down temporarily until I can get slip roads. And then comes into here. That's fine. That's going to need an adjustment over here. But before then, we will take this road out. There. Boom. And then it's going to spin around into here and also spin off that way. So first thing I'm going to do here is I would like to take you down and over here. So that's probably that's that thing where when you have a turn on a drop, it drops it down super fast. Look how smooth it is when it's not got a thing on it though. So what we're going to do is grab that and move tool it over here. Because you keep that turn. Now we're going to make sure this doesn't do it too quickly because I want to make sure I can get it into where I need it to be. And I'm going to dirt road this. I want to dirt road it. I'm going to this straight into here as fast as we can so it happens earlier. Actually not bad. And then we need to pull a lane out just here somewhere. So back to that tool. And really it should be around here. The spot to do it a bit earlier, a bit later. About there would actually be better if we can. Perfect. And then you are going to have to come across here. You're going to have to elevate one more in order to get over. Ooh, come on, you can do it. In order to get over these. I saw it go blue for a very, very short space of time. Aha! I saw you. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. And you can go. You're not climbing again. You haven't climbed again. Move tool you. You should not be going down like that. You are a slight climb up, and you would also be a climb up. That. And then you. Hopefully, you can get across there. You cannot. Well, you're going to have to go up again, aren't you? No two ways about it. That's just the way it's going to be. You didn't climb up there. I saw you. I saw you pretended. You pretended. You pretended. But I'll have to curve it up a bit better. That's all. I want to bring this across to here. Boom. And then you come down. Somewhere around here. And then back to the one-way dirty road. Into the same. I like to have it further line with that one. And then now it's going to be a whole bunch of move tool stuff. Sorry for being a bit of a mess that it is. Now this has to come down again the moment we have access to the right roads. But I'm going to put the power cable back in place. Because that did unfortunately get removed during this process. So there we go. So that means because the power cable's back in, I can unpause it, you see. That's all I really wanted to do for the power cable right now. I'll deal with you in a moment. So now we can start looking at this road. So this road, how are you coming out there? You come out of there quite nicely. You drop down a little bit too fast though. So, can I bring you up there? No, because of that road type. Okay. Move tool. Could you please move tool, please? Move that this way. I can't bring that up more without bringing the land up on this one. So bring that up to there. And then we'll angle you out. So that's a problem with this road type. There we go. It does have this weird... the sand basically goes weird. And bring you back into there. There we go. And how's the angle? A little bit on the high side. But again, we're going to get rid of this as soon as we have access to the better road types. For this... then it comes out here. This one wants to go more across here, so it looks like it's a bit of a curve coming out of there. There we go. And then you go up that way, and your angle is actually not bad. It does have a slight leveling out here that I'd rather not have. So we need to solve that by just meeting this halfway. That looks like it's the best I can probably do there for now. From straight above, that does need a slight curve. There we go. And then this one will need adjustment. How would you on the climb? Your climb's still pretty good. The downside, that comes down way too fast. Okay. You can't really be adjusted much, but probably put a little bit on it. A little tiddly bit on it. Just to help along the way. Which means then you can go up a little bit, right? To help with the drop, and then you can come over here. Oh god, look at that camel hump it's got on it. Alright, we're going to need to remove these. Put those back in with another rope type that helps us come down at a reasonable speed. So, down is the problem. It's the double down that's the issue. Right, then move two of these into place. So, put you over here. Put you back there. And then the problem is, no matter what we do, they're going to be quite steep, aren't they? So maybe we send this one wider. Pull those, pull those, pull those. Keep you on. But what if we came over here instead of there? Came around the power cable that side. You don't pause? I'm going to take all this power cable up a little bit higher. Get it out of the way properly, so we don't have to worry about it. So you go up, up. There. Go straight across here as best you can. Can I have it? There we go. And then you at the back end here go down, down. There you go. Right, that gets us a power cable so I can undo that. Back to the roads. Alright, so if we did that, then the move tool would actually bring you over here. And then you'd want to go more there instead. Which means you would go there. You would be most likely over here, so it, so adjust these. That's a nice curve. We could probably, yeah, push straighten out a little bit. That wants correcting fully, actually. You would come this side. You bring it right in there. Yeah, don't do that weird thing you're doing right now. Stop doing that. There we go. You would go out a little bit just to help out with it. There we go. Go to there. Okay. I'm not 100% happy with this piece, but I'm sure we can get that sorted out better when we get to the proper prototypes. You go into there, which I'm happy with. You are doing this, which I'm okay with so far. Whoop. Then you need to see if you can make this jump, which you can't do because you're awkward. No, because you're there. Bring that to there. And then we bring this down one notch over here. And then another notch over here. Can you not be like this, say? Thank you. Then we'll move tool you over here. And move tool you... You're actually okay where you are, actually. So that means you would do that. You drop down at a reasonable speed. You have a bit of a sharp bend there, so let's turn that down a bit. And then we should, hopefully, just put you into there. Move tool that into a curve. There we go. There we go. It's a bit of a bigger junction than I'd like it to be, but it'll hopefully be a free, smooth, flowing one. And when we get these slip rails, I'm hoping I can just upgrade most of it and just have to build little bits of it. Now, it won't be as complicated, but these are the ins and outs of the main part. So just to make sure we don't have any weird complications, let's go and use this to turn off any like duplicate roads here. So they go down to 1 anyway. But if I turn off that one, It'll force them to that one lane. Same goes over here. If I turn off that one, force them to that lane. They come in. So if I turn off that one, nope, only one. Turn off that one and that one, and actually set them a lane. You can only go into that lane, and you can only go into that lane. That will force these vehicles onto the appropriate lane here. They can come down here, and when they get to here, you can go there and there, and you can go there and there. So the river lane is going to be allowed to be a bit of a mixed lane if it's needed. But then they can figure out what to do further down the road. Coming up here, I want you to be allowed to that one. I want you to be allowed to that one. And you can actually go into either lane for now, unless something stupid goes on. Now I'm going to make sure this isn't also being stupid, so you can go into there and there. You can go into there and there. Well, you should ever want to use the other lanes because there'll be exits over here, but it gives them that flexibility to do that. Alright, that's that road done with its appropriate lanes and stuff. Money coming in is at 17,000. We've been building a fair bit of road, but the town over here has expanded pretty decently actually. It's almost filled up all the spots I gave it. Alright, and this road now comes down here. So what we can do is over here, we're going to pull off a couple of connections into this part of the town over here. So this will be our first piece of it. So first thing we need to do is use this road tool, because we don't have with a single lane one can't elevate. What's the road count again to get to junction? 2800. We're so close. Okay, so give me that. I probably shouldn't even bother doing this until we get the extension. It's so close to it. What are we on? What's that? Probably 27. Yeah, we're increasing every day. Anyway, let's get this ready. So you will come off from this side. That. And now try and drop it down. But it always has a really annoying thing where the drop downs are way too steep. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use the move tool to bring that over and curve it. Because that always seems to bring it down to an actual proper height then. Then I'm going to use the single lane tool to send this under the road to here, where we'll be able to get into there. We also want one coming off of there to feed it as well. That might be further up here. Yeah, but to go on, we're going to want the road. So give me a 2-lane road. It's going to come out of there. For now, that'll be pretty much the best we can do there. This little road, well, it's going to connect into there. And then the next one will come out of there, like that. And that's going to immediately switch over to a 2-lane, 1-way road, because that's all we got available. And into there. That was absolutely horrible. Let's not do that at all. Forget that even happened as a thing. Pull that back to about there. Elevate. Give me a good elevation, and then into there. Move tool to clean it up a bit. So first thing I'm going to do is bring you over here. Curve that one first. Curve that one second. And we got an inbound route. Perfect. You need to now be set that you don't do anything, and you can only turn that way. You never turn that way. You're not one of those kind of roads. And you, only one lane turns down here. And you, no. Stop it. There we go. That should give us a good road here. And that actually might start getting used pretty quickly as well, if vehicles want to come down these roads and deal with it. Yeah, you only have one lane. That's good. And you're coming there. Perfect. We'll probably see, might start seeing people use this road, as it will be a potentially faster route than, there we go, already using it, than coming down all this route here to get there. Which is kind of the whole point of the bypass, is to give people a faster route they can use. Right. We are at 2716. 2765. I think we can definitely get the park up here, but we're going to want to expand some housing. Oh, we have a block there, didn't put any houses on. Housing. There you go. Must have missed it with the paintbrush when I did that one. That puts us to there. That gives us that little bit of housing. We can put a park over here if we need to. And we kind of, yeah, okay, we do want a park over here. Where's the park button for customized parks? Oh, we can't actually afford a park, can we? Not a proper one. Not a proper one anyway. If I remember what the button was for it, it'd be even better. City park. There we go. We need a side entrance, side park gate, and we put it over here. And we build a park there, and we bring it over this way and put a park over here, and then we'd have one park going across two, with maybe a bit here. I kind of like the idea of this park, actually. Alright, give me a zone for parks. Where's the parking zone button? It'd be on the districts, wouldn't it? And then one of these is parks. Commercial, residential, districts, parks. There we go. So, shrink that down to a lower number. We'll say this will be over here. Doing all of this area here behind the houses. Right up to there so we can get the entry point. It'll have a little jolt across the road, which nobody will notice because it'll be in the air with a footpath. It'll go into this area here. And it'll jolt across the road there. Again, nobody will notice because there'll be a bridge above, and it go all the way over here and go onto that path so we can get everything there. That'll go there. And then there'll be a brand new park, and everyone will be happy with this brand new park we're going to have. Alright, city parks and plazas. City parks are going to be under that one. City, small main entrance. Let's put a small entrance on this side. Yeah, small main entrance this side. Boom. And a small side entrance on this side. You can only have one main entrance. And do we put a main entrance over here? We should put back. Yeah, we should have one over here, one over there. There, and of course we can get it there. And then footpaths. So here, very quickly just get an elevated path in place. This will come down to there, then it'll elevate. Boom. Then it'll cut across this road. Yes, it's taking houses out in the process, but not much we can do about that. Then it'll drop down. Why are we going straight to open this? It'll come across here. Me that one. It'll come across here and it'll elevate to here. Then it'll go across. Then it'll go down to somewhere around here. Then it'll come across there. Then it'll elevate again. It's going to cross this road. Move it to just to make this a little bit more bearable. There we go, and that. That's fine. Then you'll have to climb again to get across here, and then you'll come across there and down to that piece, and then straight bit of road into there. All right, so that's the path. It's a bit yeah right now, but don't worry about it. We're gonna be tweaking it. So you go to there, you go to there. You'll have a better curve. Let's see if this you're okay. This is really high for a footpath. You don't need to be that high. I didn't put it up by 1 notch. So probably the same over here. Look at that. How high does that need to be? Seriously. It's for a truck to go underneath it, not an airplane. There we go. Alright, and then it goes to there and goes to there. That one's fine. This side's fine. That curve on the corner needs a slight adjustment. There we go, and then move tool away. We need to take from here out a path all over there. Move tool that to be over here. Can I have like an extra curve on here? No. Bulldoze that. And I need 2 pieces of road, okay? Okay, I get that. I get it. So you do 1 there. The second one. Right, again, we need one there. And the second one needs to go there. And then we need to bend that one into where we need it to be. Put that one over here where we want it to be. You have a curve. And you have a curve. And we got a bit of a walkway, you see. It comes into here. There's that. And then all we can do is take another path from this one into there. Ooh, maybe we should double that one as well. You to there, and then you move you over to here, curve it like that, and then boom, there we go. Now what we're going to do is, we've got the path there that gives all these paths up for people to use. It's nice and smooth. That probably could do with being a bit more, ooh, move to a bit more over here. But there we go. Then we have these ones which we can probably stretch that out a little bit now because it's so much nicer slope. Same with this side. There we go. And then we've got room for parking stuff, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do in these packs? Well, we're going to need the normal stuff in these. We're going to want, should we have a pack plaza? We haven't got a pack plaza anywhere. Yes, I'll put it on this side so it gets the best chance of being done something. We're going to want, what are these? We're going to want a cafe, yes. Cafe on this side. And a cafe on that side. Restrooms, definitely restrooms on each side, right by the gate. This is going to be a bit more of a built-up one, I think. What are you? Info booth? I never really sell for the info booth. The pack, chessboard, ooh, right there. Chessboard right on this corner piece, maybe? We'll have to reevaluate that one. They're water-related stuff, we can't do with those. Food van, yes. No without petting pack is done unless there's a food van sat randomly around. You go there. A little bit of competition never hurt anybody, right? Sandbox. Not this one. This one's more city-like. Alright, I mean that actually does it for there. And what we're going to do is trees. Now what I want is large trees first. So let's just drop some large trees in this area. There we go. Then some of these bigger trees. Just to add a bit of height to the forest area. I just like to these sort of semi-random big trees around. And then we want some smaller trees like these around. These, the best colour, yeah. So drop a few of these around. This is going to be a lot more tree than the other packs. So I'm actually just tapping the key really quickly to get a mix and match of trees in here. I think we need some small bush-like ones then. So what are you like? What are these pinky ones? No. What do you use? These are a bit too small, but it's okay. So let's put a few of these around wherever it'll let me put them. No, I'm just splitting them down, but that's how nature would do it as well. So, I'm trying to make it look a little bit more nature-ish. There we go. How does that look? And do we need additional trees in place? It looks okay. We can't put grass down, which is a shame, to green out the area. But I like it. I think it looks okay. I'm not 100% set on this piece at the end though. Not 100% set on this. Maybe if we could even consider putting the path across to here, which means getting rid of this entirely. You know what, yes, get rid of that. I'd rather have here the path go straight into there. There's not an entrance here though, so we need to put an entrance down really quickly. Side entrance. Oh, it's not even in the park area. Push. There we go. It's in the park area now. Give me a side entrance just here. Boom. And then give me one of these. Straight to it. Boom. There we go. And that gives, when we have a road decided it'll work. Oop, wrong one. There we go, and you can't even tell right now at first glance there's even a park there until you sort of see all the greenery. Now this one is actually in the Toad area, so it will still be, but this will be Troll Gardens. There we go, and that should, yeah, that should actually make people happy in this area. So let's have a quick look. Where's the happiness button? Yeah, generally healthcare is good over this side. Not as good as I'd like it to be. Can do healthcare, but childcare and healthcare, death care. Don't we have any death care? No cemeteries have been built. Ooh, okay. Do we need cemeteries? Are we at that stage yet? We're not at the point of of death care then, I'm guessing. Cemeteries are so close to starting to need them as well. Okay. Well, we are so close. We're going to start putting cemeteries up at some point soon. But I'm liking the look of the city so far. We've expanded it with this little headpiece. We've done this road, which is going to populate the rest of our city, which is an important piece of the build. And we'll come back in the next episode. We'll build more houses, probably on the RJ section here. And then we'll look at, then they won't be touched again until we get to the upgrading the building types to a higher tier building. And we get to the transportation system. That being said, this will need to be redesigned with proper road types the moment we get them, which we are so close to getting them. So we'll be back here at some point. This is just a little road here. I'm going to put down a water sport leisure building as soon as we can do. But there we go. What do you think of the little addition of the road? And this lane, and this will be tied up when I get the better lanes, because they do have issues with the 2-lane versions for me. And this should be okay there. That will be fine. But what do you think of this new area? And everything else to go with it? Let me know what you think of the build in the comments. But until next time, see you then. Bye.